Hey, I was sitting back this weekend. I was thinking about, what are the differences between the buyers who work with certain agents and maybe they go under contract right away, and others that maybe take 6 months or longer and multiple offers to go under contract. I kind of distilled it down, looked back through a lot of recent closings, and distilled it down to the things that, at least from the lending side, we can do to help. And I want to make sure it's clear that we can do this on just about every transaction at part of the pre-approval. But I know sometimes I see offers come across and none of these things are included in the offer, and I think that's a big miss. So one is quick closing. So at Zenith, we can close most loans in 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, so 10 business days is, we've done lots of closings in that kind of a time frame, kind of a Monday close the following Friday, and then do a post-closing occupancy agreement if needed to allow the seller more time. But sellers tend to like those quick closings. Less things can go wrong, essentially. Guaranteed closing date. So at Zenith, we offer a guaranteed closing date. Okay, so if I say I can close the loan and then I can't in that time frame, we're going to pay the seller and the buyer $1,000 per business day until closing, waiving the new loan availability deadline. So this is something we do very often with the agents I work with a lot, because they know that we guarantee the earnest money to the buyer. So if we've done a full pre-approval up front, I have zero concerns about the buyer being able to qualify, so they don't need this deadline. If really seems to make a big difference for the sellers, because nobody wants to wait until the 11th hour and have the buyer back out because they don't like their loan, or they can't qualify because they did kind of a shoddy pre-approval up front or pre-qualification. So waiving that, I think, tells the listing side, we came to play ball, and we want this offer accepted. So appraisal dates waived. So keeping in mind that with the new changes on conventional loans, you can waive the appraisal with as little as a 10% down payment in some situations. We always have to run the address, the price through the software to determine if it's eligible for an appraisal waiver. But we do that for clients and realtors every weekend as they're writing up offers to see, can we remove these deadlines to strengthen the offer even more. And then the last one is just good communication. So we're available to help out, call the listing agent, explain all these guarantees, discuss what we've done as far as a level of a pre-approval with the buyer. And perhaps, I'm getting a lot of white hair, so there's a good chance we've probably have worked with this agent in the past, or maybe someone at Zenith has, so they had a good experience already, and that oftentimes is enough to get the offer accepted in a competitive situation. If you want to run through these, please let me know. I'd love to help, and let's get the next one accepted. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.